What up, y'all? It's your boy, Once or Grove. Thanks for tuning in. If you're a fan of this show, man, we appreciate you. And I speak on behalf of 495. So tonight, this evening, the topic is grocery stores that are fucking mismanaged. I've talked about this topic before. Some of y'all are interested. If not, this probably ain't for you. So have you been into a grocery store lately and noticed how there are basically two types of grocery stores? One groceries, and I'm not talking about like general convenience stores. I'm talking about grocery stores like chain stores. Have you ever noticed how grocery stores are in one of two camps? This is what I've observed. You have grocery stores that have self-checkout, and then you have grocery stores that don't have self-checkout in the same way that there are those that have an efficient, robust system of self-checkout. What I mean by that is this. To be very specific, you have stores that are fucked up where there may be like a handful of self-checkout stations, but they're understaffed a lot of times. They're poorly coordinated. They're mismanaged. They close at a certain fucking time of the evening, night, where you say to yourself, why would they close this shit? Like, what the fuck point? It's like, it's not even that late into the evening. Like, why doesn't this shit stay open until like midnight? Or even fucking, like if it's a 24-hour place, like why, if it's a 24-hour store, why do these self-checkout stations, why do they close at like 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock? Like, what's the fucking point? And then the store always has some piece of shit excuse like, oh, well, the thing is, sir, ma'am, sir. You know, they're always smarmy. They're always snarky. They always have a nasty fucking attitude. They're just piece of shit human beings. Bottom fucking line. Just piece of shit human fucking beings. They're like, sir, ma'am, sir, you gotta understand, it takes us a really... And that's when I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. It takes you a long time to count the money because you're a fucking peon society. You're a medieval peon fucking company. Yeah. It takes an hour and a half for your fucking peonic fucking piece of shit medieval garbage company, your dirtbag corporation, medieval slave driving corporation wannabe fucking corp. Your stupid motherfucking piece of shit company, right, it takes like an hour and a half for you to take the trays of money out with your medieval fucking system of a business, and then you gotta take it in the back and have some human being fucking count it, and then the computer's gotta process and boot and reboot and power down and cycle down and up and all this shit. Fuck you and your lip service stories. Fuck you and your stories, your peonic stories about your human civilization and how it takes like hours to count fucking money in the 21st century. Why are you running a 24-hour business operation and not allowing people to use the self-checkout? Why do you have a grocery store that is 24 hours a day, but the self-checkout closes at 9, 10, 11, 12 fucking a.m.? You're a stupid fucking company. You're a bunch of monkey business. That's what your company amounts to, is monkey business. You're monkeying around on a primitive primate chimpanzee chimp / chump level. You're a fucking Jake, dude. You're a Jake operation. You're just a bunch of fucking stupid Jakes. Yeah. Your story is that you have multi-millions of dollars in inventory, but after like midnight, even though your store is 24 hours a day, there's no self-checkout. Because you surely, most certainly cannot figure out how to integrate, thus implement, a self-checkout station after midnight at your fucking piece of garbage store, right? Your corporation is a dick-sucking piece of fucking trash, dirtbag scum bag company. Right, because I'm supposed to believe that with your billions of dollars that you have, or hundreds of millions, or tens of millions of dollars, you nonetheless can't figure out how to keep your self-checkout on and running, thus, therefore, operational after like 9, 10, 11, 12 a.m., right? 12 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Oops, all of a sudden, now that it's midnight, you've got to count money and you can't figure out how to have someone still manning or human resourcing with your gender PC shit, okay? You can't figure out how to have human resources staffing your self-checkout. Right, because you just can't pay a company to figure out how to do that, right? That's how fucking dumb you are. That's how fucking preposterous and absurd you are. I saw a documentary in the Mandela Effect. I saw a documentary on some timeline of a Canadian-based corporation, research firm that was creating a store, a group of stores, a set of stores that had the technology whereby you could just walk in, grab whatever the fuck you want out of the store, whatever these stores are called. You could just walk in, computers track your whereabouts within the store, cameras, RFID on the products, barcodes, things like this. You walk in, the store knows how much money you have on your biometrics. You just grab what you want, walk around, computer sensors track your inventory. They're like, okay, this human has N amount of this on its person, tracking, computing. And then you walk out the door and it takes it off your fucking biometrics. It takes it off your card, out of your account. Simple fucking mathematics. It's a wonder why, it's a wonder how that isn't the norm. Like, how is that not the norm? The technology most certainly exists. Why do you got to have people at checkout lanes that are sitting there, 1, 2, maybe 3 checkout clerks, and then you have like 10 other aisles that are unstaffed, that are understaffed? If that is your store, you, sir, ma'am, are running a dirtbag, scumbag, piece of shit corporation. You are a manager of a dirtbag / scumbag organization. Because the people at the top of your fuck boy, fuck girl company are obviously malevolent human beings. They have the money, these fucking fatzos, these fucking bozos, these clowns, these stooges, these robber barons. You have the money, your company does, to make the company efficient. But why would the company do that? What sense would it make? Your company wants to be a slave driver company. That's its whole intent. That's the North American business model. That's the tradition and the history, is to run the company as a slave company where it's broken. They don't want to spend money. The company and your chairpersons don't want to spend money to integrate systems, subsystems that would make the overall larger system work efficiently. No, why would it? Fuck no. No, man. You want people to walk into your fucking piece of shit establishment, gaze upon the 1, maybe 2, possibly 3, perhaps stretch of the imagination, more than 3 checkout clerks. And then the 10 other approximately other motherfucking goddamn lanes where there is no one there. So why do you even have those lanes, those aisles in your fucking piece of crap establishment? Let me, one Sir Grove, a.k.a. Big Grove Dog, a.k.a. Grovey D, a.k.a. Dr. Grove, the rapper, present the following solution. How about you fuck off, first of all? And then next, How about if you're serious about running an efficient business enterprise, how about you just take out those checkout lanes that are unused, that are not being used, that are unused, that are underutilized, that are not being utilized? How about you just get them the fuck out of your piece of trash, douchebag store? Okay? So in other words, if your piece of garbage store, because you're an arrogant company operating a slave driver corporation, if you're gonna have one checkout person, and it's acceptable in your fucking ludicrous, asinine establishment to have that be the case, if you're gonna have one checkout person and you're gonna have 10 other lanes, 10 other aisles, how about you just take those aisles out of your fucking goddamn store? Just get rid of them and make those aisles self-checkout lanes. How about you do that? And then maybe your fat ass, maybe I won't mention any names of any stores, just any store that's not doing what I'm saying, basically. So you can think of and consider and contemplate any company in America that's a grocery store chain that isn't and hasn't been doing what I'm proposing here. I'm talking about any of you motherfucking companies that haven't updated to the 21st century. How about you get rid of the unused, not being used fucking piece of garbage, taking up space, lanes, checkout lanes, in your prehistoric dinosaur establishments, your old medieval kingdom system of slave drivery? How about you get rid of those fucking checkout lanes, put in, therefore integrate, therefore implement self-checkout lanes? You see how motherfucking simple that is? Oh, the reason you haven't done it thus far is because you're a fucking piece of trash. You're a piece of garbage. You're a fucking asshole. Your company is an asshole company, and it's a broken system. You have no excuse whatsoever for the reason why you're a shitty, lousy schmuck of a motherfucking company. Yeah, you're a fucking schmo. Your company is a schmuck-ass operation, enterprise. It's intentionally, deliberately, purposefully broken, i.e., the examples that I gave clearly provided, demonstrated. Yeah, just a bunch of unused space in your goddamn stupid fucking store with a bunch of people backed up in the queue. Oh yeah, our enterprise system or empire system or whatever your fucking stupid system's called, it says that if our store isn't making enough money, we can only have one check. Some bitch told me that shit. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And fuck your store. Really? The empire system, enterprise system, whatever it's called for your fuckery corporation, it dictates computing. You're not making enough money in terms of sales, revenue. Therefore, your store is allocated only one checkout robot, human, botics. You? Yeah, that's you. You're the human bot. You're the human robotics. You're the one designee for your fuckery corporation, right? And then when the line's backed up, you're like, sir, is there a problem? And I'm like, yeah, actually there is a problem. Guess what? It's you. Yeah, there is a problem. You're the fucking problem. You're the human fucking trash problem. You are the problem. I asked this bitch, I said, excuse me, can I talk to one of you? Do you have a manager on duty? She's like, is there a problem? And I was like, oh, now you're abrasive? Now you're abrasive? Look, I should record your store and put it on the internet. And I should record your monkey mouth running and put it on the internet. I asked you a simple question, and I asked you, being very diplomatic, I said to you, pardon me, miss, might there be a manager on duty? Is there a problem, sir? Is your response to me. So I probably should have spit in your motherfucking face because you're an abhorrent, aberrant, broken fucking biological system of a wrecked human fucking society. You're a piece of fucking devolved garbage. Yeah, bitch, the problem's you and your fuckery corporation on this otherwise beautiful planet. Yeah, you conveniently don't have any manager around? Wow, what a convenience to you, slave. Yeah, because you're there as the mouthpiece, the spokeswoman, spokesperson, spokesman for your company. Sir, we don't have anyone available right now. I know, because your fatso ass, bozo the clown ass, general manager, district manager are hiding out and avoiding telephone calls, right? And you're fucking wrecked, lousy piece of shit on fucking earth, trash shit on earth computer system is telling you, a human robot, telling you, dictating, you can only have one human botic on the checkout system lane of 15 lanes right now because store is not making enough adequate, therefore, not enough goddamn fucking revenue. You know why you're not making revenue? Because you are a train wreck of a fuckery corporation. If you had self-checkout and one human being to run the computer system for your box, then it would make fucking sense. It would make sense. Or more humans, but mostly self-checkout lanes where people could walk into your box, buy their groceries, exit the box. But no. That just makes too much sense. So your fuckery corporation, which is therefore run, that is, i.e., managed, therefore mismanaged by a bunch of fat motherfucking robber barons who are just a bunch of lip service dick suckers. I won't name any companies. By name. Just referring to empire systems, enterprise systems, computer systems. I don't know what corporations those are. Those are just generic names that I came up with. But apparently some companies in America, the empire system or the enterprise system tells the human, you can only have one person on the checkout lane. Only one lane staff because store's not making enough money. Yeah, it stopped making money in any kind of adequate, ample, sufficient amount supply stream because you stupid humans broke the system by keeping it understaffed and dialing back on your self-checkout. So, audience, the thing is, in under 20 minutes, in order to have self-checkout lanes, the managers, the CEOs, the executives of these companies, their story is there has to be somebody who manages the self-checkout lanes. And that person has to be paid a salary or some type of manager salary. So the stores with their billions of dollars, hundreds of millions, tens of billions, or tens of millions, hundreds of millions, millions of dollars, perhaps over $1 billion. I'm talking about mega chains, big grocery chains. They don't want to pay to have that additional manager in the store. They'd rather have what you see when you walk into the various grocery stores that you walk into. That's their answer. Oh no, we can't afford, we can't. You see all this inventory? You see all this millions of dollars in inventory? You can play this podcast for them and they can listen to it. And you can play it for the world. Please pass it on. Please share. Their story for the public is we have to pay for an additional manager. Like they can't afford it. Look around. Look at the stores. And look how they turn off the self-checkout at 9, 10, 11, 12, right? But they're open 24 hours a day. Or they're open until midnight, right? And they have millions of inventory, millions of dollars in inventory, but they can't figure out how to keep the self-checkout running 24 hours a day. Oh, because it's such a logistical issue. Because they can put a rover on Mars that sends back laser precision, absolutely coherent, beyond state-of-the-art images perfectly. But they can't keep self-checkout lanes open after midnight in their 24-hour establishment, right? Look at the people who run these motherfucking companies and think to yourselves, why would they allow for this broken system in terms of these grocery stores to exist as long as they have? Certainly they've had the money to fix these issues, to come up with solutions to these problems that they have, these ongoing systemic problems. No. You know why they haven't fixed them? It's not because they don't have the money. It's because they don't give a fuck about you and your existence, and they would much rather subject you to a broken fucking system that wastes your goddamn time on this fucking planet, and then when you inquire as to why it hasn't been fixed, it's always just a bunch of lip service. Ma'am, sir, what do you want us to do? What I want you to do is fuck off. I want you to eat shit and fuck the hell right off and get the fuck out of this business industry if you can't provide an efficient grocery store, because other people will come along and usurp you and depose you from your medieval fucking rule, and you will be fucking out of the business. You fucking peonic, medieval, piece of shit trash, fuckery corporations, you. And you know who you are. And so does the world and the public, based on my dissertation and my motherfucking presentation to America and the people. You fucking piece of shit, fuckery corporations, you.